What's up, fans? Tennessee Tyler coming at you with another video. And I got my beautiful, loving, caring, compassionate wife along with me. And my newborn. She is 10 weeks old. She's 10 weeks old. And she's going on her second overnight trip in Big South Fork already. Except for we'll be sleeping in a cabin this time. We're going to Charit Creek Lodge. Last time she came, which I haven't edited the video, but you'll see it. We tent camped. But today we are hiking into Charit Creek Lodge from Fork Ridge Trailhead, which is actually close to the Charit Creek Lodge trailhead, so same parking spot. So we'll probably hike out the short hike on the way out in the morning. It's about a mile, and then on the way in, I think our hike is going to be about 6.7 to 6.8 miles, according to the National Geographic map that we have. It's on a ridge top for most of the part, and I think about 4 miles in, you go down quite a ways on to Station Camp Creek, and we'll take Station Camp Creek to Charit Creek Lodge, where we will enjoy dinner, hopefully pork tenderloin. But I have a feeling it's going to be chicken and dumplings, which will be fine too because it's all delicious. But man, I had pork tenderloin down here once and it was delicious. Better than Mama fixes it. Not better than Rachel, of course, because she's the best. Anyways, so we are on, I guess this is Fork Ridge Road. Fork Ridge Road right now, and probably a mile or two from the parking lot. The weather is, it's actually supposed to rain here any minute. We've got our ponchos and our rain jackets, and we're prepared for that, pack covers, but it's not supposed to last long. I don't know. Rachel's gonna look up the weather right now. Once we get service, which we probably won't have, so we will not be looking up the weather, which we've already looked at it. So anyways, we're just using this weekend. My mom came up to watch the kids, which is whose car we're in. She's sponsoring the video. First half of the video. I'll find another sponsor later. And we're doing this just to get away before Rachel goes back to work. She started back to work Friday for one day. Just a little getaway to have some peace and quiet and relaxation, hopefully. So, not sure how Rachel's idea of hiking 7 miles is a relaxation, but teach their own. No, I'm just kidding. So, we will see you guys at the trailhead. Station Camp Crossing. 4.6 miles. That is where we are headed. Which on the map it showed like 3 point something, but we'll see. We'll see. The maps, the signs, the GPS, they're all off. But I can tell by the way the wind's blowing, it's probably more closer to 3 or so. But anyways, so we're gonna head down to Station Camp Crossing. And so far I think we're on a horse trail. Is not good. I'm just kidding. They're usually pretty wide and smooth and flat, as you can see, but hopefully we'll get into something dangerous later, like not big horse mud puddles. Nora's wanting us to really get into something real dangerous. Yeah, so I'd say the current temperature is probably 45 degrees or something. Yeah, I think it showed at our house 49, but it's a little cooler here in the woods. So, yeah, we got 4.6 miles to go to the creek, Station Camp Creek crossing, and then about 3 something from there to the lodge. So, if I see anything cool on the way, I'll let you guys in on it. Otherwise, go away, as Clark says. He does. He's in this weird phase where he tells people to go away. He crawls into our bed at 3 in the morning and tells me to go away. Really? 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 All right, we'll see you guys at the next pretty point. So I think, according to this no vehicles beyond this point sign and these beautiful rock houses and bluffs, means we've gone about 2.8 miles. That's what the sign said, you know, road ends 2.8 miles. So hopefully that's what that means. Anyways, take this in. Whoa, another beauty of Big South Fork we've never seen. I mean, it's like bone dry over here. That's one good thing about hiking a lot of these trails. You can get out of the rain if you need to, which it is raining currently. Not bad. But wow, gosh, I love it. So pretty. So pretty. Always so pretty here. These huge, just boulder bluffs and cliffs everywhere. Yep. Sure, this was utilized for many years. A lot of these overhangs were utilized for many years for families, Indians, and now hikers for leisure purposes. But yeah, this would be an awesome place to camp. Probably illegal. You'd probably have a rock fall on you for doing it illegally, but yeah. Glad we got to see that. So that's so far probably, we've seen a couple nice little overhangs, but nothing magnificent like that. To me, something like that's magnificent. Maybe to you couch potatoes, maybe not, that are at home on your couch right now watching this video. You need to be in the woods, not watching TV. Just kidding. Couldn't do it without you guys, you know. Couldn't fund all the travel, couldn't fund all the gear without my fans. You know, you guys make it happen. Anyways, what's so funny? And by fans, I mean her. She's the one funding everything. So anyways, yeah, we'll see you guys at the next cool spot. Maybe Station Camp Creek crossing at the rickety bridge down there. Who knows? All right, got my leash. I'm leading her. JK. Use caution. Biggest.
Lead animal.
Oh, suggest.
Lead animal.
Lead animal.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. We're coming up on some. Looks like we're going on a descent down. Yeah. Looks like they've done a lot to keep the erosion down here. I've got to stop holding the camera under my chin. They've done a lot for erosion here, I can tell. But it's worked. So I think we're coming down the Station Camp Creek crossing. I think we've done a little over 3 miles at this point. And starting to get to the Big South Fork I know and love. I sure do. I sure do dislike these horse trails, but I like to do them all. I like to know what's what, like to know what the difficulty of what trails are. I don't like to, you know, this would be a great trail for kids. Awesome, actually. Big group, be a great trail for a big group if you guys want to do some long hiking to the lodge. Simple, it's a simple trail, and we like it a little more technical. That's why I'm getting excited about this technical spot. Oh my goodness. But it's not really anything to make a YouTube video about or anything. Just kidding. But nevertheless, we are going down the steep section now. I don't know how in the world they ever got gravels out here, but they have done a lot of work. Landscaping fabric, big rubber partition type things for erosion. This is pretty much what me and Ella walked up when we did Duncan Hollow.
Walked up it?
Yeah, yeah. There was no switchback though. I mean, it was just straight. This looks like it goes straight down.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we'll see you guys at the bottom. Peace. So we had to stop and put our rain jackets and ponchos on because it's picked up a little bit. The rain got a little heavier. And actually, me and Rachel were just talking about this. A lot of people say, well, it's gonna rain, and I say, well, even better. Or it's gonna be cold, well, even better. Because actually some of our most memorable experiences camping, backpacking, hiking were where we got drenched or we almost froze to death, to be honest. We went on millions of them since, and the most memorable ones are when it just pours in the rain. Like some of our most memorable trips to the river in Jackson County, Tennessee, is when it just poured down. Like the whole field was just, I mean, you had no other choice but to just embrace it and play in it. And sorry, I'm having to watch my step here. It's very steep. These horse trails, man, they don't play around, that's for sure. But we're making really good progress, much better than I originally thought. I think it's because the trail is as easy as it is. So like I said, we're getting into some really cool big boulders, really cool, what would be just awesome camp spots. Awesome camp spots. So as you can see here, just littered with mossy rocks. But anyways, we're gonna continue down. Hopefully we will actually see you at the creek this time. I know I said that last time. I just wanted to give you that tidbit of adventure wisdom on going out when it rains, because one of our old sayings is we prefer adventure with hardship over no adventure at all. Because I tell you what, nothing feels more like a wasted weekend to me than doing nothing. Watching TV, cleaning house, you know.
That's why our house is a mess.
That's why our house is a mess. It's not because we have 4 kids. It's because we're always in the woods. Always in the woods, doing something, having fun, getting our kids out. So yeah. Anyways, this time, I promise, unless I just come up on like a dinosaur or bear or something, I'm not gonna see you guys till we get to the creek down here, the crossing, which I think we've got to be getting close. Got to be. I don't know, I see some pretty cool boulders coming up. You know how I am with mossy boulders. But anyways, we'll see you guys there. Okay, so we've just made it down this enormously steep, rigid, rugged rock, pretty much creek bed. I wouldn't even call it a trail. We only knew because they had the blazes, thank goodness. We just ran upon this old homestead, looks like. That looks like an old stove right there, old wood stove. And then we see this chimney, old home place chimney, lots of metal roofing, like it. Maybe something caught on fire, and there's some flowers, some pretty red flowers. This is cool. This is really cool. Yeah, like I said, we're definitely at the bottom. Ooh, that looks like an old trail up there. Very cool. Never really stumbled upon this kind of trash before. I mean, this is like not trash. I mean, it's trash, but somebody used to live here. This isn't like brought in recently. This is definitely an old bench. There's an old mailbox of some sort, maybe. Is it a mailbox?
Looks like a mailbox, but I'm not
No, I think it's just mailbox shaped.
What would it be?
I don't know. I just don't know, but there's definitely some kind of trail over here. We're gonna go up for a second. But anyways, yeah, this definitely used to be an old house along the Fork Ridge Trail. I was kind of thinking earlier that the Fork Ridge was one of the original trails because that's the name of the road. So yeah, we're gonna go back. I see some more trash. We're gonna go back and see what we can find, if we can see anything cool. So if I see anything cool, I'll let you guys know. Found an old washing machine. I'm just traipsing through the woods at this point. This is definitely like an old homestead or community. This looks like a car hood, firewall. No, maybe not. I have no idea. Some kind of stove. I don't know. I have no idea. Pretty cool though. I'm intrigued back to this kind of stuff. More old stuff like that. It looks like another toppled chimney there. And here looks like an old bed. Old spring bed frame. Not sure if you can see that real well or not. And there's a little bit of trash out here, like, oh no, I mean that's old. Mountain Dew right there. I don't know if this is the kind of trash Big South Fork wants you to pick up, But pretty cool. Old Mountain Dew can. There's another one. Yeah, okay, so I thought maybe the trash was recent, but this is definitely not a recent Mountain Dew can. I'm definitely gonna have to come back here. Some more jars, cans. Come back here when we don't have so much hiking ahead of us. So anyways, back to the trail. Look at this trail marker. Chewed all to pieces, like chewed in half. Like, I know that's not a dog, unless like a dog lived here, which I know that's not the case. Somebody's dog hiking through did not chew that. Unless somebody leased their dog to it, maybe. But here's some trash I found. 2 old Mountain Dew cans in this old, some kind of oil can or something, I'm not sure. I just brought them out to the trail so someone can haul them off if they want. I mean, they're kind of, I don't know, I found a lot of cool, they're kind of old, maybe not worth anything, I know that because they're so rusty and full of mud, but found a lot of cool stuff up there, lots of cool stuff. I could spend hours up there digging around. And there is another trail marker that has been chewed off. What is up with that? Detective Tyler on the case. This one's not only been chewed off, but it's been pulled up and chewed. We have a teething bear out here, maybe? The thorns in here are thick. Yeah, this thing's been chewed up and pulled out. That's not a dog. That's crazy. This is some kind of old road. There's some more metal. So cool. So cool. I love stuff like this. I mean, all this definitely used to be like a little community for sure. I mean, you can tell by the rocks and the roads. I'm gonna pull this out to the trail. Oh, there's an old bottle. Yeah, I don't know why this hasn't been cleaned up yet. It's really odd, and there's not any like history that's been tagged along with it. I think mostly because this is a horse trail and not a lot of hikers come through here. You don't get to see as much when you're on a horse because you're moving a little faster. More metal. And this isn't just like, look, there's another one. What is up? I don't think these teeth marks look sharp, not like a horse's. There's another one. And then there's this weird blocked off trail here. So, isn't that weird? They're chewed off. Yeah, but those look more like, see those sharp, horses don't have sharp teeth, they have flat teeth. Yeah. Those are like sharp puncture wounds. See?
It is weird, yeah.
I don't know.
It looks exactly like
Which I wouldn't, if I had a horse, I wouldn't tie it to these little plastic things. So, maybe someone who's got one more room to carry can carry all that trash out. But like all the metal I found is definitely old, like from when people lived here, not from, you ready? Not from, just thread it through somewhere, shove it in. You can shove it under my arm here. It's all definitely from like someone's old home place. It's not trash, you know, from like horseback riders or hikers or anything.
Unless they brought a washing machine.
Yeah, unless people were bringing their washing machines on their trail ride. But anyways, yeah, you can tell all this up here by this creek. Just the way the rocks are and the layout of the land.
The location and the creeks are right there.
Yeah, the creeks all intersect right here. And it looks like probably animals are using it now because it's very well beaten down. You know, it almost looks like, I thought people, you know, hikers had been up there. But anyways, we have made it to the bottom. I say, Rachel said she saw the creek. I don't believe her. You really can't believe anything she says nowadays. Look right here. Boom, little side trail for hikers to go around this horse mire. But before long, the horses will be up here. And this will all be just one big flat pond to walk through. So, anyways, we will see you guys at the creek, because I don't have enough to talk about until we get there. Except for I'm definitely coming back sometime. It'd be cool to camp up there. It'd be really cool to camp up there and just spend the day seeing what kind of cool antiques and trash. And if this wasn't a national forest and I didn't know any better, I was a bad person and my kids weren't junior rangers, I'd bring a metal detector out here and really find some cool stuff. But nevertheless, it needs to be cleaned up, the stuff that is visible, because some sharp rusty metal laying around, and it's very welcoming, you know, as far as, I mean, it looks like, hey, come up here to me, please. And like I said, I seen the trail from a mile away and it's completely grown up. So anyways, we'll see you guys at the creek. So this is where the trail has led us to cross. I thought we were possibly avoiding this section because me and Ella, I had to carry Ella across this with a 50-pound pack last time. When we went to that island, we crossed it with the water up so much higher, and I was already, I got my feet soaked. But we crossed over to that island and then across the other little stream. But yeah, if we go here, we're for sure getting wet, for sure. I'm gonna mosey on up a little bit and see if I can find a better spot. Oh me, I don't know, baby. I really don't want to take I'm not one to take my shoes and socks off and then stop, dry them off and put it back on. That may be my only option though, or get my feet wet. I have an extra pair of shoes with me and an extra pair of socks, so that's not an issue. And I've hiked with wet feet from here to the lodge before with no issues. So I'm probably just gonna go across and get my feet wet. Rachel, are you gonna take your shoes off? You wanna walk up a little? But oh, there's a big log down over there. You wanna try to, I mean, it's gonna be slippery. Sure? Yeah. I just don't see the path of least resistance anywhere. At first glance, it looks like, oh, just walk across those rocks. There's at least a 5 or 6 foot section of no rocks. Oh, I really want to try to walk up. There's a log down up ahead, but this time of year, logs are slippery. I wonder if we would have hiked up to Station Camp Creek crossing, if it would have took us across this creek and then led us back into this trail. I don't know. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and go, I guess. Here, I'll carry your socks and shoes across. Huh? Well, no, you need as much balance as possible. And I'm just going for it anyway, so it's not gonna matter what.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna be trying to avoid anything either.
But you'll be barefooted. And if I was going to cross here barefooted, I would probably fall because my feet are so tender-footed. I just got a pair of gaiters too. From my friend Brandon, gave them to me, brand new pair. Yeah, really. Yeah, I really should be taking my shoes off, like Rachel, but I don't know.
Your pants are wet already. You got other pants?
Yeah, my pants are already
Did you
wet.
bring base layer pants?
Yeah, of course I didn't bring extra pants, but I do have base layers. So I'm gonna carry Rachel's shoes across.
Here you go.
Hand them up here to me. And I guess I'm just gonna go across.
Ow.
Right here.
It's
I mean, this would be the path of least resistance. Oh, she's going.
It's cold. Oh my gosh, it's hot.
She's going.
Like,
Well, I mean, it's only March, so I don't know what you're even talking about. And now she's walking upstream. I am going still dry.
oh god, it's so
I am
cold.
still dry. Be careful there, baby. You need to be real careful. With that sweet baby in your hands. Most people don't even have their babies out of the house at 10 weeks. And we're doing, man, it's so deep right here.
Yeah, and it's really cold.
Yeah, see how it's almost up to her knees? Yeah, so not looking forward to that.
If I were you, I would try to take some big steps.
I mean, one step is all it's gonna take. Trying to see from here if there's anywhere that's more shallow. Huh? There's no good way to do this, so here we go. Here we go. Oh yeah, there it goes, down into the socks, down into the socks. Oh yeah, yeah.
You should have taken them off. Now your feet are gonna be frozen.
Woo! No, they warm up. The water will warm them up. My feet will warm the water up. Let me rephrase that.
Okay, I gotta go put my shoes
Now I'm gonna take off running with Rachel's shoes. Look, it looks like it's raining over there, but I guess those are bugs.
It is raining.
Oh, it is rain. So now it's raining again. It's raining again. Feet are wet. Yeah, you better get your shoes on quick, baby. And poncho still hanging on?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, the rain's definitely picking up, as you can see from this water here. But yeah, definitely have wet socks, wet feet, but so the battery died there mid-video, so I'm gonna get another battery out and we will continue with our journey after I get the battery changed. I don't know why it's coming on now with the same battery, but definitely just died. Look, Nora.
She's getting rain.
She said, I don't mind it. Better than that
She thinks
stuff.
she's in the shower.
Better than that stuffy old house. Okay, so we're on Station Camp Creek Trail, and this is one of the many examples of why I hate horse trails. But I do love this scenic view. I'm gonna walk over to the water for 1 second. There's a little wrap around for this one, but most of the times the horses have trotted those out too. I'd love to come out here and swim in the summer. So we'll be along this creek the whole time. I think we've got about, what would you say, Ranger Rachel?
What?
What would you say, how many miles we got?
3 miles.
About 3 miles to go, maybe a little more.
It was 3.6. I said.
But we're fixing to start running, so I think we could probably do that. Well, half hour running.
Trail running?
I'm just kidding. Here's a nice little jaunt down to the creek. Looks like it actually a crossing.
Tree lips.
Huh?
Tree lips.
Whatever that means. You want a big kiss? Mwah. Mwah. What's so funny, huh?
You.
Something funny?
Creep.
Yeah, well, you're the one that's married to the creeps. Joke's on you.
Sure.
So, as you can see the stream here, this is our trail. Currently, Rachel's skating around, but I guess since I'm already soaked, I might as well walk on through it. And it is still raining.
Down the hill.
Yeah, this river has just taken over, or this small stream here has just taken over this part of the trail.
Rapid.
Yeah.
You could get up on it.
What is that, class 2?
Make it with us. Yeah, for ferries.
For what?
Ferries, like horse ferries.
Forest fairy? You've been eating the magic forest mushrooms too?
Being in Holly's Magic Kingdom on YouTube. You ever watched that on YouTube as a kid?
Anyways, no, my mom didn't let me watch creepy stuff like that. So, yeah, just wanting to show you the pains of a horse trail for a hiker like myself. I'm just kidding, I don't mind it. But anyways, I'm fixing to take you guys to this huge 15-foot waterfall. You're gonna love it. It's like probably one of the biggest in Big South Fork. So we are still going along Station Camp Creek. We just got off of it for a second just to go up, kind of overlook it. Beautiful down there. Where the trail comes off of the creek, you can just see down there. It's bright seafoam blue almost, or something like that. Very deep. If this water level would hold up in the summer, this place would be paradise. Come out here after it rains sometime maybe, and it would be awesome. But anyways, we've probably gone a mile and a half or so since I last talked to you guys. We've probably still got about a mile and a half or more left. But the trail it's nasty because it's a horse trail, but it's not very hilly, you know, because it's along this creek. There's not too many big hills. There's been a few small ones, and there's definitely like sections like this. I hate them. And some of these mud spots will pull your shoe off if you're not careful. There's definitely signs of a group of, or at least 2 mountain bikers, which I never really thought about these horse trails would be awesome mountain bike trails. So hopefully we'll get to see them at the lodge and meet them and talk to them about some of the trails around, mountain bike trails around here. Me and Rachel were fixing to get into mountain biking. I'm just kidding. I have a road bike that I don't use. I thought about trading it for a mountain bike. Something else I wouldn't use, you know me. But anyways, Rachel's laughing because she thinks I'm just so funny. But anyways, so we are headed, not back, but headed to the lodge. Should be there, and it is just pouring the rain. I'm sure you can tell. Not pouring, but I mean it's raining for sure. Nora's nice and dry and warm. Don't worry. She's probably doing a lot better than we are. Everybody's like, nor this, nor that. She's tough. Listen, she's a Blackwell, okay? We don't raise our kids on the couch. Not saying that you do, okay? You don't get offended. Jeez. I'm just kidding. I don't care if you take offense. Rachel's like, okay, that's enough. Cut it out. Here's another one of our crossings we're coming to. Poor Ella, when me and Ella did this trail, this poor girl, it was just as bad. The mud was just, oh, wow, just about lost it. The mud was just as bad. And what comes up over my shoe comes up over her ankles and knees. So she had a little bit of trouble, but she could also skate around a little easier because she's a little smaller. But anyway, so hiking along the creek here, headed to the lodge. Ooh, look at this cool moss. Lots of these little, like I said, just little streams coming into the trail, draining into the river. Should be coming up on this massive, really pretty, almost perfectly square boulder. It's right on the creek. It's really cool. So I guess we'll probably see you guys there after we cross this massive quagmire. And there looks like a river crossing here somewhere on the left. For some reason, there's some, yeah, there definitely is. There's some fresh footprints. But yeah, people have been crossing here. Who knows, might take you to the lodge. You could probably go down the river to the lodge that way. Might even be faster, who knows. Might be something to talk to the folks about. But anyway, so we'll see you guys at the cool boulder. Here we are at the big non-square at all boulder. But it's just a massive boulder right here beside this tiny little creek. Hey, we might actually go under here and eat lunch. You want to? Or take a small break? Or you want to just keep trucking? No, I mean, I'm fine with whatever you want to do. If you want to keep going, let's keep going. I have no idea. Mile and a half. It definitely is dry under there, though. Huh?
We'll go in here and get us a snack. An orange or something.
Yeah, we're going to go under this boulder here. Massive boulder. And which this trail that we're coming into, just a creek, another creek, straight into the stream, into a stream that goes straight into the creek. And I should have crossed earlier because this has literally been what we've been walking in all day. Literally. Nice and dry into here. We've been hiking in the rain for, I don't know.
Well, we've been hiking 3 hours, so it's rained for
most of that.
2 hours.
Yeah. All that stuff I've said about like hiking in the rain and being adventurous. I lied. It's not fun. Don't do it.
It's
Stay at
only
home.
fun because we know we're going somewhere dry.
Stay at home on your couch. Stay dry, stay warm.
Stay safe.
I didn't mean that. I'm just kidding. We are going to a nice, warm, cozy lodge with wood stoves, prepared meal, warm beds, showers.
Tent camping, I wouldn't be so.
Yeah, if we were tent camping tonight, we would be in bad shape because nothing worse than setting up camp in the rain. And then here's Rachel getting us a snack because she's always hungry. Ooh, we got beef sticks, Thin Mints, Sour Patch Kids, Reese's, tuna, buffalo tuna. We got Lucky Charms, cereal bars. We've got all the junk food.
Mama Lunchbox.
Call her Mama Lunchbox, yeah. It stinks over here for some reason. Looks like we're not the only ones that have been walking around here. Holy smokes, what, maybe a horse track, I don't know. Some big tracks there, for sure. Probably a horse coming to eat. Oh, there's another crossing there. I'm not sure where all these crossing goes. I'll have to talk to Greg about that. But anyways, we're gonna have us a quick snack and then we'll probably see you guys at the lodge because I haven't done much filming in the rain. We're just trying to put our heads down and push through. Getting cold. I'm soaked. Pants are soaked.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Front, back. We're all. Rachel's dry as a bone. Must be nice. I'll let her have the good poncho. Sacrifices. Sacrifices.
Nora's dry.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, Nora's dry and warm and everything, all that good stuff. But anyways, we'll see you guys at the lodge. I'm sure. I don't think there's anything spectacular between here and there other than just the beautiful wilderness. So we're gonna eat a small bite and then head back on the trail. See ya. Eating for lunch. Hot buffalo style tuna. Nice and spicy to warm you up. Some good protein, carbs, calories, whatever there are. I don't know what I'm looking for, but I'm just hungry. So these are great for the trail. They're like $1 something. Nice hearty snack for a man. I can't do like granola bars and peanuts and stuff like that on the trail. I've got to do meat. Wish we had some instant potatoes.
You don't have to carry it.
Okay, so as you see, we have finally made it to the lodge. We are soaking wet.
Oh, that's another room.
Yeah, those are new. Yeah, since last time you've been here. New rooms at the lodge here on the back side. Those were not here last time Rachel was here. We stayed on the front side. So we finally made it to the lodge. Soaking wet. Only reason we're not cold is because we're walking. Yeah, well, I don't know what the temperature is. It's probably in the 40s somewhere, but we finally made it. We decided to come off the trail and just come through the field, which will be much quicker to get to the lodge. Yeah, so all these are from that campsite. You can tell they're kind of beat up and washed up and stuff like that. But anyways, this is all from they set all this up for so it's back there and there's kind of like, you can kind of see an entrance there. We're talking about a campsite, which I can't talk about anymore, sorry. It's confidential. But anyways, I see the stove going at the lodge. I can't wait to dry my hands and warm them. They're so numb. I'm just kidding. I'm a man and I'm a Blackwell. Which doesn't really mean anything other than alcoholic. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I mean, you know, we don't have much heritage. I'm having to pave the way for the Blackwell family. Mostly deadbeats in my bloodline. But I'm changing the cycle. So let's go up here. This is where so we're supposed to be walking through here. So this is what I was telling Rachel about earlier. While you guys were in my pocket, I was telling Rachel about
Oh, I see it.
the cemetery that I found with me and Ella were down here. You guys will see it in a previous video if I ever get my videos edited. Hopefully I'll be able to get them edited in succession when they were taken. But yeah, so there's a little cemetery up here. It's really cool. I had no idea it was here until just a few weeks ago. But anyway, so we're here. We're gonna go up here, figure out what room we're staying in, get a fire going immediately and start drying off because we are soaked. We're cold, we're wet, we're rubbing blisters. Not me, because I'm a man. I'm just kidding. Last time we came with Chad, I had a terrible blister on my toe. On my toe knuckle on the top. It was odd. My crowed monkey feet or claws were rubbing or something, I don't know. But I'll be glad to put some dry socks and shoes on for sure and get mine drying out. Rachel, on the other hand, will walk around in her socks if she has to. I'm just kidding. I'll give her mine if I have to. But I don't think she's as wet as I am. Because she, I mean, are your feet are wet? Are they? Her feet are wet. Just because, I mean, yeah. If you walk in the trail we just walked on, for as long as we walked on it. Waterproof doesn't mean waterproof. If you do stuff like this, waterproof does not mean waterproof, I promise. It means waterproof from your house to your car, maybe, but like if you're hiking in this all day, even these solid leather boots, solid piece of leather, very nice, very thick, will eventually soak through. They just absorb, I mean, it just absorbs over time. But we're here, we're gonna dry out, and we're going to get some food in our bellies. And I doubt there's many people here. I'm guessing mountain bikers, horseback riders, and no hikers. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see if that holds true. But anyways, we're gonna go up here, get our room key, make our way to our room, try to dry off before dinner, and we will see you guys in the room. Peace. What's up, guys? So we got our room. We're at the horse stables, which is just fine. We've got our propane heater, which I'm fixing to try to fire up. Yeah, there we go. Now she's rolling. Rachel's soaked. Her feet are soaked. I'm totally 100% soaked. Nora
is 100% dry.
Nice, dry, and warm. You feeling good, Nora?
Stretching.
She said, "Yeah, glad to be out of that stinking O2."
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a little backpacking baby. So we're gonna warm up, dry off. We may go watch the rain on the porch at the lodge before dinner for a little bit or something. But we're definitely gonna get warm. Try to get as dry as possible. I don't think we're gonna be able to get too dry. Just because, yeah, everything's wet.
No point in trying to dry your shoes till tonight.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try to dry my shoes until after dinner because I guess I'll just keep my wet shoes and socks on. Oh, I don't know, no. Well, I don't know. If it stops raining, I might take the gravel trail. And my other shoes are like a screen door. They are not waterproof. They are very breathable, which is why I bring them to wear down here. Yeah, soaking wet. But I tell you what, both of us wear Darn Tough socks, and boy, these socks are darn tough. This part of the video is sponsored by Darn Tough. I'm just kidding. We paid full price for our socks, except for Rachel. Hers were seconds, so they don't have a warranty, but mine have a lifetime warranty. Anyways, we are going to dry off, warm up, and we will probably see you guys at the lodge for dinner. Ain't that right?
Oh, law.
There goes the carbon monoxide alarm. That's not good.
Open the door.
So, well, I assume it's not on fire in here. I assume it's carbon monoxide alarm. Which I smell propane.
Do you? No.
Okay, come on, turn it on. Okay. Alright. Okay, well, we're going to fix this problem. We'll see you guys at the lodge. Hope it's not carbon monoxide. What's up, guys? We are dry and warm, and my pants completely dried in front of the heater. I mean, for the most part. Rachel's in her base layers. I couldn't wear my base layers because it is not acceptable. Huh?
You don't have a base layer body?
I don't have a base layer body, that's for sure. It is not acceptable for men to wear yoga pants, so my base layers are pretty much yoga pants. But we had some horseback riders come up while we were changing, and got a pretty little mare over here. Her name is Paleface. Hey, Paleface, you're a good girl. Yes, yes. Paleface is a horse, and we've got, I love how their names are on their feed bags. Very pretty horses. This is the first time we've had horses in the horse barn while we've stayed here with us. Got another horse over here. Oh yeah, maybe a mule. Shoo-wee. Yeah, look at that. Shoo-wee. Big old stinky mule. He said, yeah, I'll kick this door right over you, boy. That's a monster. These mules, they're just so big. We'll name you Stuart. Yeah. Yeah, big old mule. So we got these 3 here, and then there's also 2 in these corrals down here, 1 in each. I'm not sure what these ropes are for. Maybe multiple horses. I'm not sure. They haven't always been there. But anyway, so we're it's about what? 5:30. Dinner's at 6, so we're gonna head on down. I got my new Ultra hiking shoes on, but like I said, they're practically screen doors and they are not waterproof, so I'm gonna have to high step across all this wet grass, or we're gonna take the gravel. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's take a picture in front of the...
And now Rachel wants a picture with me. It's just a fan thing, I guess. I'm not sure. But anyway, so we'll see you guys at dinner. We're having chicken and dumplings. I already talked to the chef. Ew, dead frog. So we're on the little gravel trail behind the horse barn that goes around behind the lodge, because we didn't want to walk through the grass with our nice dry shoes. Well, my nice dry shoes.
Now and then. Well,
Rachel,
because I have dry socks.
Rachel did the oldest trick in the book, and it's called the newspaper trick.
It works.
And it works good. So what you do is you take, if your shoes are wet, and you have it, obviously, you take newspaper and you cram them down in your boots, which my boots are still at the cabin full of newspaper. And it wicks the moisture out of the inside of your shoes or boots. And I learned that from our friend here, Audrey, with a D. The cook, the chef, or I think her trail name's Trail Magic. You hear that?
Yep.
Was that a horseshoe or was that the dinner bell?
I think it was a horseshoe.
Okay, yeah, you're right. So anyways, yeah, you put newspaper down in your shoes and it wicks the moisture out, and which works great because they have a lot of newspaper here because of all of the wood stoves. Which, lucky for us, we were in a propane, one of the horse stalls, which has propane heaters, so that's a lot more convenient. But you could pack some newspaper with you.
Shove it in the bottom.
And I tell you what, I mean, if you're hiking with wet feet, it would be more than worth it to have some newspaper. Plus, you could
read it.
Plus, you could burn it for a fire starter after it dried out. No, not read it, but we did read some of the newspapers we had because they were big South Fork newsletters. So, anyways, headed to dinner. Chicken and dumplings. It's gonna be delicious. We're gonna make some new friends. There's a family of 6 here.
4 kids.
4 kids. Wow. Call them the Blackwells. That's a first for us. First time we've seen kids down here, like kids. Their youngest is probably Max's age. So, 1 boy, 3 girls. We're definitely gonna meet them at dinner because of our communal dining experience at the lodge here.
And our cute baby.
And our baby's so cute. And I'm just so nice. And Rachel's just so nice. We just can't help but make friends when we're here. Here's that split I was telling you that we were gonna get to before we got to the lodge.
Oh, yeah.
But we didn't. I was off on the creek crossing and the split, but anyways, I won't be off again. So I definitely know where I'm going now. Yeah, there's somebody playing horseshoes down here. So anyways, we'll see you guys at dinner. The poorly lit dining room at Charit Creek Lodge.
Yeah, that's not. I turned my boobs.
Wow. So you just put your kindling around that?
I knocked it out. Well, you got to get an ember first, tinder bundle, and if I can get this going.
So you have to like prep your stick that you're...
Yeah, I mean, it's always like eating itself away every time.
Yeah.
Let's see. We've got one more go right here.
Is that an antler or is that wood?
Yep, that's an antler that I found down the creek.
So what, you try to get an ember going in that wood there?
Yeah, all this this dust will actually become an ember.
How do you get those started?
How do you get the ember?
Yeah, how do you get those holes started?
Well, you just make a little divot with a knife, and then as you bow drill, it'll start like
Hollowing out, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's a good one. What's up, guys? Good morning. So didn't do much videoing last night. Chicken and dumplings for dinner, classic. Mashed potatoes, green bean casserole, carrot souffle. Delicious. We have just sat down for breakfast, and breakfast is fixing to be served. So I did a cool little time lapse of the sunrise this morning. The sun isn't really out because of the clouds, but maybe it'll be cool. Maybe it won't. We'll see. But anyways, just want to give you guys an update before we sat down to eat, because after we eat, we're probably going to hit the trail and head on back home because we've already packed everything up in our cabin and all. So anyways, we'll see you guys after breakfast. What's up, guys? Just ate breakfast. Breakfast is over. It was delicious. Sausage, eggs, cheese grits, sweet potato muffins with pecans, yogurt, homemade granola, maple infused granola. It was all delicious. I ate my fair share, and now we are on the trail. We said our goodbyes, and we have got about a mile till we get to the van. A very, very steep mile. So next time I'm on here, I'll probably be out of breath because I'm already out of breath and we just started.
We ate too much.
Yeah, I ate too much. I really need a nap not to be hiking a mile. Aren't you supposed to like let your food settle before you hike or something like that? But anyways, we met some cool people, as always. Met a cool couple from Chattanooga. We ate with them last night, and we ate with them this morning. Raft guy, old raft guys, but they're not dirtbag raft guys anymore. They've got their lives together. They've got kids and normal jobs now. So I was really judging them at hard when they told me they used to raft guide the Ocoee. I thought, oh no, dirtbags. Started smelling something funny and everything. But then realized they're normal. I'm just kidding. I love all my raft guide friends. Kind of like from a distance though. But anyways, super cool people. She was wearing an NOC shirt from like, that was older than I was. They were probably in their 40s, late 30s maybe. I don't know. Nice couple. They had 3 kids as well that were not with them. So anyways, we're making it to the swinging bridge now. We're gonna cross the creek, Station Camp Creek, on a bridge this time, and not with our feet. Thank goodness.
Yeah, I went across it here.
So, anyways, we'll see you guys on the trail somewhere between here and the parking lot, I'm sure. That was the case. Oh, very slippery. Yeah, it's like ice. Very swingy. Just like a swinging bridge should be, I suppose. Oh, easy, big mom. Not lost it. Look at this cool tree. Not sure what that is. Something out of Harry Potter. Or Narnia. Yeah, it's really funny looking.
Oh, it's
Oh, it's one of those with all the prickly balls on it.
what are those called?
Prickly ball trees. Not sure. Okay, there's the magnificent Station Camp Swinging Bridge. So we're making our way across the bridge, and oh no, it's filming sideways. Across the bridge and to the hill we're not looking forward to, Switchback Mountain, also known as Charit Creek. Switchback Mountain, or Charit Creek Lodge Trailhead. That's what we're headed to. So. So we made it to the top of the hill. We're here to the gravel. It's about 0.8 uphill, straight uphill. And look, they've put something over one of those signs.
Yeah, it says 0.8.
No, I mean, but that piece of wood wasn't there
Oh, yeah.
last time. Anyways, so headed back to the van. Car, my mom's car. I forgot her. She sponsored this video. She may pull her sponsorship now that I said van. Honda car. I'm just kidding. Which we have to fill up with gas. But anyway, so yeah, it was a great weekend. Had some nice peace and quiet last night. Slept great, yeah. I mean, that in there with that propane wall heater, we had it on low. It was either low, high, or off. We didn't want it on high or off. So we put it on low and opened the window because it was even really hot with on low. Cracked the window and slept like babies. Other than the ladybugs were a little annoying, but we have a ladybug infestation of our own. Who knows, it might have been us who brought the ladybugs.
You brought them.
I might have brought the ladybugs into Charit Creek. All jokes aside, had a great weekend. We're definitely gonna be back. I'm gonna try to find a reason between here and April to come back, but otherwise we'll be back in April probably when it's warmed up a little bit. And I can do my trail assessment, which this trail doesn't really need. It's so busy, doesn't really need a volunteer trail keeper, but it's one of the sacrifices I'm willing to make, you know, as a volunteer in the volunteer state. But anyways, thanks for watching. Make sure you like the video if you liked it. If you didn't like it, then don't like it, okay? All right, I'm not gonna beg you. Sheesh. And subscribe to my channel so you can wait months and months for me to put videos out. I guess until our next adventure, which will be next weekend, we're going camping with the Connors, Dustin and Aaron, if they don't flake out on us. They said they didn't want to go if it was cold or raining, but I mean, it is Tennessee winter, so if it's not cold, it's raining. But anyways, we got poured on yesterday, soaked, drenched, and man, what an awesome time we had. What a great adventure this weekend was. Like I said, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.